REA Architecture. Reliable, exacting, accurate. Responsive, engaging, accommodating. Resourceful, entrepreneurial, accomplished. No matter what attributes you attach to these initials, REA Architecture, located in Cottonwood Heights, Utah, is a full-service architectural design and management firm capable of delivering a broad range of commercial, medical, industrial, and military building projects on time and on budget. REA is a relatively small company capable of big results because of their team-oriented management style and their dedication to advanced technological work production.
We use a program that is owned by Autodesk called Revit. It's a 3D modeling program.
It's called Building Information Modeling, whereas in AutoCAD, when you put down lines to represent walls, that's all they were, is two-dimensional lines, in the digital world. Whereas with this building information modeling software, before you draw what would represent a wall, you say, I want the stud size to be this big, I want it to be this material, and I want the sheetrock to be this thick. Tell it where you want the wall, and it'll construct a wall for you, all in 3 dimensions.
Requires you to think in 3D and make sure that the building works before you actually get the drawings done.
Does all of our production, all of our design, very progressive. We can actually create cost estimate schedules.
It's really advantageous when you start mixing architectural, some structural aspects and some mechanical aspects to see how all the disciplines work together in a building.
Revit does the work that a computer should do. It leaves more time for us to do the design work and really get into the projects.
REA is not only expert in architectural engineering and design, but equally adept at project execution, engineering and design. They have developed an advanced project communications model, making it possible to coordinate very complex jobs.
We've learned, through all these projects, what it takes to work with a government facility. The communication requirements for government projects are fairly complex. Again, a lot of people to communicate to, get responses from, and respond to. And we've developed a pretty good skill at that, managing the projects. There's multiple decision makers, which is tough, and not everybody's making the same decision in the same direction. So our goal is to understand their needs and pull all that together and meet their needs as best as possible and still make as many people happy as we can.
It is a communication model so advanced that many projects can be completed with little or no on-site contact, saving the client thousands of dollars in travel expenses and on-site service charges.
Even though most of our work is out of state, our communication with the contractor allows us to get things done and get information passed on to and from the job site.
REA's project portfolio ranges from small commercial conversions to major turnkey projects.
Involved in the Silver Creek Business Park up in Park City. We're on our 8th building, and they've got a lot of office, retail, industrial space in keeping with the Park City mountain style. We do a lot of work for the military. We do a lot of commercial work, from industrial to retail, office buildings, a lot of medical repair and renewal work.
We do really well with things that require a lot of pieces and components and details. Most of our stuff has been in the mid-range. We do really well with the 10 to 100,000 square foot buildings.
Unlike most firms of this size, REA has a very seasoned government project portfolio with an emphasis on military construction projects.
We're currently working on renovating the cafeteria and dining facilities for 5 military hospitals. They're going to a fresh market design where it's more like an upscale food court instead of the typical military hospital food service, taking advantage of new technology.
most important, is REA's enthusiasm and respect regarding the U.S. Air Force Academy project.
It's a national landmark. It is a big deal in our country and the government. So it would be a good feeling of pride. I mean, I'd take a definite personal involvement in the projects. It wouldn't just be doing another building. It'd be working for the Air Force.
Seeing a project go from concept to a two-dimensional drawings to a three-dimensional building is just really exciting, and have people enjoy and love what we've created, and being part of their project and their experience it's fabulous.
The prestige of the Air Force Academy, I think that's what intrigues me most about working for them. They've got great architecture already on the site, and to have the possibility of working with that or to make improvements to that would, for me, be an honor.
REA Architecture. Reliable, exacting, accurate, responsive, engaging, accommodative, resourceful, entrepreneurial, accomplished. The right choice every time for architecture. REA